editing's pretty difficult because you have to work as a team, you know, and decide like which way you want your film to head and stuff, and you have to consider like limitations, you know, how there's only a certain set of locations that we can do and amount of time, and we have to make the film a certain length and stuff.
Alright, we're working on the characters and we're also working on the setting.
Yeah, like how much will need to change to fit the film.
That is an accurate statement.
We're also working on
part one.
That's our treatment.
Because that's the act 2.
That is Act 2 right there, James.
Oh yeah.
The treatment so far?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of the red might have to be redone.
What do you
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, what do you mean?
And it's rushed.
No.
Bigger issues in the actual making of the films would be like incorporating everybody's idea into the film while also having it be a good film that somebody wants to watch.
Yeah, let me roll it.
Yeah, he messed up. He did horrible on this test.
Alright, and practice.
So, like, now Kyla, you in particular kind of got to specialize in something that is a major part of creating films.
I'm good with makeup. Oh, I need to add that in there.
Is that something you'd be interested in doing for a job?
Yes, I would love to go on like actually like another Black Panther, like Black Panther 2, and know that I did the makeup for it.
Scene 9, take 1.
Quiet on the set. Sound. Camera. Clapboard. Action.
Take 22. 22.
Check. Camera. Clapboard.
Scene 12, take 3.
Action.
Right now they're doing a close-up.
Quiet on set.
Sound. Check. Camera. Clapboard.
Scene 14, take 4.
Action.
I wish I can go back and make the right decision from the very beginning.
All right, let's listen to it.
No, there's no cards. It's red light. We're good. It gets better over.
Okay, are we ready?
Okay, let's go. Action!
Where am I?
So just take the stuff from your book bag. That's actually. Don't take all of it.
Take your backpack off now.
Okay, so start with 14.
Hit the chairs.
Oh yeah, that thing.
I think we should take out the
You
part
guys
where
should
he
do that
throws it
scene.
as well.
I don't think we'll have the time to do it. Actually, we could.
I mean, like,
We don't have the shirts. We threw out the shirts.
Oh yeah. Wait, we did?
yes. And you know. And you know.
Which is the best.
I hope she
downtown.
I am observing poster design.
Like right
Yeah,
by
you are
Kirby.
gonna use Ethan.
Literally walk up to Kirby.
Ethan's our main character. He has to have some importance.
Oh, we can walk up to
Or obvious.
Andrew,
You're not having this argument again.
I see this.
Okay, we never asked Miss Campbell about it.
Does anybody have a backpack that they don't mind, like taking everything out of and putting it back in?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
No, never mind. So, Miss Campbell, I have a question. They aren't isn't Andrew and Ethan both their main characters? They have about equal importance in their film.
They're both main characters, but we're not saying
Wait,
like,
you
he
used
is
to
the
imagine
main character.
Neither of them are the main character. The main character is assuming that there's only
No,
one.
he is the hero. Ethan is the hero of the movie. Therefore, he is the main character.
The hero doesn't have to be the only main
By this
character.
point, they're both technically the main character.
Don't use atmosphere. Because you're going to
I know you have to do that. I did this
What is happening?
I know you have to do this. It's one of those.
Yep.
And so you see right here, look, let's just watch it. You feel me?
Yeah, we're gonna watch it. What is this actually?
It's the
movie.
Bad
What
Luck
part?
Kid.
What part of the movie is this?
It's our fight scene.
Fight scene. Okay.
We're gonna have to edit this a little better. You see, that's me right there.
That's you.
Yeah.
Should I? Who do you think you are? None of your business.
The major challenge was scheduling because since there's 40 kids, everybody had to choose a certain day and there's 6 groups. So I think that was kind of hard to do.
One of the main issues was scheduling because we were so pressed on time. We had lots of continuity errors that we couldn't just account for because
hard was time because in a class of 40 kids we had to share everything.
Yeah. Like, what are things that you had to share?
Like the cameras and the computers.
Yeah, that was awful.
Yeah. How many computers for 40 kids?
6.
Yeah. That's a problem.
I think one of the hardest challenges for me was the timing of everything because there was so much. Everybody else had to do their own thing and try to fit yourself into that and do it the right way and always get it on time. It's kind of hard sometimes.
Okay.
Alright, so look, one of the major challenges was creative block. Like, it's hard to, like, think about stuff, like, to make it better.
So the writing of the story, coming up with the idea?
I guess.
Another challenge was working with the actors because
they were hard to work with.
They were very hard to work with. Definitely Greg.
I was not an actor.
And
Well,
James.
Like, some people would be shy and like, and people in the background would distract others. So the person who acting, people in the background would distract them. So that's how they'll mess up. We'll have to keep doing it over and over.
Staying on topic and staying on task.
What else?
I'd say one real problem that we had is patience because not a lot of people were patient in the film because a lot of people kept messing up. They kept doing their lines wrong, which was a big problem.
Like, at first,
I was directing.
Yeah, he was directing and stuff. Like, he was good directing. And so, you know, I was out there.
Definitely James. They was really acting up.
Yeah.
There were 2 major problems. One was that the actors were not doing what the people behind the camera wanted them to do. And the second problem was that the people behind the camera sometimes, they ran out what they wanted, but they didn't know how to accomplish that. They didn't know how the specifics of that.
Bunch of unexpected events, like some actors were booked for other groups, some actors didn't have their clothes ready or whatever they needed for filming, and some actors just weren't showing up on that day.
Yeah. But keeping continuity tends to be a big problem. Like, some of our props got thrown away, and that was a big drawback because then we had to remake it all. And getting people to wear the right clothes that can also be challenging.
Yeah.
Occasionally, everyone else would have their stuff ready, then the most important character that you needed would go, oh, I don't have my stuff.
And the whole thing breaks because that's the person's main character.
Ah, so when your actor is not present.
And you need scenes.
And you need scenes.
One of the challenges was location because originally one of the groups was going to do a film on the 2nd floor of the Challenger building.
Yeah.
But that had to change because the group wasn't allowed to go up there.
We had to go into the Challenger Center, but the Challenger Center, where they run the missions, so it was never available for us like every day. We had to schedule the days to get our filming in.
Yeah. What's challenging about stop motion?
Doing it picture by picture.
So if you're looking at something in stop motion that's like 20 seconds, how long would that take you to make it?
Probably about an hour or 2.
But no, in all seriousness, I think the hardest thing was, someone already said it, so you know.
Say it again.
Editing.
could do. Like he's editing. I think he would be good at editing. Like him and Demetrius, they're out here doing editing and stuff.
Yeah, and I know
editing the green screen is
difficult.
Yeah.
Good.
I ended up having to do a lot of editing after school.
What else was difficult about it?
Editing.
Editing. What about editing?
Just to get used to the software.
Mostly, you're introduced with the new software, Adobe Premiere Pro. So that's challenging a lot. And also learning the effects and actually learning how to put in a time order. That's hard to do.
Like I personally love basketball, so we get to go play during the whole time, like the film.
While we're doing work.
It's like for our movie, so we're like playing basketball for work. Like,
yeah.
I like that.
But it's still fun at the same time.
Oh, I
They were funny.
I think there were so many times where we just messed up and it was like, this is funny and it's wrong.
And another funny part about filming is the bloopers.
That was funny.
So many.
That was lit. We had a lot of bloopers.
What did you say?
We got to create our own song for our film. Hot Cheetos and all.
Yeah, the good thing is you get to like show off your skills and like do your own little thing that you're good at in your show.
Another good thing about the class is it's good bonding time for you and your friends. I get to bond over something that y'all both like, and I get to show off your talents in the movie.
So you got to work together with your friends
You get
to
to
create
pick what you want to do. You don't get like stuck
not
with
like
an idea.
you
You
gotta
get to pick what you want to do. You get to pick what you want to.
Yeah, you get to choose your own topic, and it's not like, oh no, you can't do that.
It's good to be creative.
Very creative.
Good.
It opened me to a career field that I actually never really thought of doing.
You got to learn a bunch of stuff you didn't know. Like, say, each person got to do everything, basically, at different times, just because some people weren't there sometimes and others weren't. So, if you're in 7th grade or 8th grade next year, then you can do it. And high school, maybe that'll affect your choice of where you go to school. And
Yeah, like you learn, but you don't notice that you learn.
You could go to the movies and see it, if you see something you did in your movie,
you
I know what that is.
Like I can go to the movies and I can see like different shots now. Like you learn without actually.
I can't watch Black Panther anymore because every time I watch it, I see all the CGI.
Yes,
Right.
you can see you can see where the shots are now. Like what shots they're
see
using
that.
and stuff.
It wasn't inappropriate.
As long as it wasn't inappropriate.
I mean, because
it was like
we didn't even get that guideline really. It's just expected, which is better for kids. Is if you don't tell them what to do, then they can learn what's expected of them on their own.
If you can take it because it's definitely something it pushed me out of my comfort zone, and it's a great way to try something very, very vastly new, but it's a very fun experience.
Well, one thing I've noticed as being the director of my group is it helps with your leadership skills. Not only that, but it also helps you learn with responsibility and how to manage yourself and others. So
Yeah.
Even if I wasn't taking it just for being able to learn technique and stuff with filming, I would have still done it for what I can get out for other jobs.
You get to learn how to work well with other people.
Yeah, and I wouldn't
if you're
say-
a person that's really silent, film production can actually bring your personality out because you get to share your ideas with the world. You get to make a movie about it.
With the film, it's not easy. It's certainly not easy, but you keep on getting pushed to do new things, so it keeps it challenging and fun every day.
Yes, I like this class.
It's
what I look forward to at the end of every day.
Awesome.
I wish I could do this class again like next year.
This was a really fun class. I'd recommend it. Definitely 10 out of 10. One of my favorite class this year, pretty much.
Yep. And we had a great teacher here.
Oh, thank you.
Sure. All I want to say is to all the 7th graders or 6th graders, if you get the chance, try it, even if you're not interested in it. Write it down on your electives form and say, I want to take film next year. Because you're going to definitely, it's surprising how good it is.